Have you ever wanted to go on a solo adventure, but you just don't have the money or the time to fly to Southeast Asia or go backpacking around Europe? For instance, I have work tomorrow. So today, I'm going to be going on a local solo trip, and you're coming with me. Let's go. I live in Somerville, Massachusetts, and today we're going to be heading down south to New Bedford, Massachusetts. I've never been there before. It used to be known as a whaling town back in the day, so there's a lot of history there. So I'm excited to just explore the place, eat some local cuisine and see what they have to offer. Welcome to New Bedford. The local time is 10 o'clock. It's the same time as it was where I came from. It's only like an hour and a half away. But it's exciting to be here. I'm gonna go explore. I don't really know where to go, but I think we'll figure it out. Behind me is the Seaman's Bethel, which was actually heavily prominent in Herman Melville's Moby-Dick, which the beginning of the book was based here in New Bedford as he visited here before heading out on his ship. I'm going to be honest, have not read the book. I know it starts with, "My name is Ishmael." That is the extent of my knowledge, but I did read Wikipedia. Upon further reflection, I realized I got it wrong. The first line is, "Call me Ishmael," which is arguably a more literally savvy starting line than "My name is Ishmael." But good for Herman for thinking that up, because I didn't. Toy shop looks crazy. I wish it was open. I'm not sure I've ever seen seagulls in the winter before, but I'm kind of digging it, not gonna lie. I really would love to learn more about this room here where they have the old toys and the dolls that I at first thought was like a human child, but it's actually a doll. I have a lot of questions. I'm not sure I'm gonna be getting any answers today because of the holiday. I'm currently standing in front of the Bristol County Probate Court. Fun fact, it was not heavily featured in Moby-Dick. Okay, now that I'm here, I gotta go find some locals to talk to, because anytime I go somewhere new, it's always fun to talk to the locals, learn about the local culture, see what's good to do in the area. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, the idea of going up to a stranger and asking to interview them makes me really nervous, but that's something I wanna grow into doing more of, so let's give it a try. Hi, could I interview you about New Bedford for a second?
Sure.
Oh, okay, cool, thank you. How long have you lived here?
About a year, just a little over a year now.
What's your favorite thing about New Bedford?
Just the downtown area. I've always been a big fan. Restaurant scene, really vibrant, so yeah.
Do you have a restaurant you recommend?
Absolutely. I would say the Black Whale, right down on the pier. Excellent. I also, there's Candela Cuisine, a great Italian place, a couple blocks over, and New Mexican place, the National Club. It's all the same restaurant group. I'm not trying to pitch them. They're real good.
Have you read Moby-Dick?
Something like as a kid, I did. I would have to go give it a reread, but because I can't even remember it now. But I think it's required by law here, so
yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to reread it.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great.
I really appreciate it. Have a good day. See, I only have 3 questions, but I figure having a clipboard, it makes you just look more professional. So I highly recommend that if you're ever interviewing people in New Bedford. Hi, would you like to be interviewed about New Bedford?
I don't know anything about New Bedford.
That's okay if you'd like to. It's up to you. Okay. Are you visiting?
Yeah.
Okay. This is for a YouTube video.
Okay.
All right. So what brought you to New Bedford?
I wanted to go to the Whaling Museum.
Uh-huh. And have you been yet?
Yeah, it was really nice.
What did you see at the Whaling Museum?
Well, I thought it was interesting how a lot of the immigration from the Azores happened and brought people to New Bedford. So that kind of explained the Portuguese population here.
Yeah. And have you read Moby-Dick?
No, I haven't.
No. I haven't either. I was just curious. Yeah.
You should read it. Really.
Yeah, it's so important to this area.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to get a copy.
Yeah. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to go to the Whaling Museum because I'm not a huge museum guy usually, but I was like, oh, well, I'm in New Bedford. It seems like such a good thing to do. And it's like one of the only things open. But I was like, oh, do I really want to spend the money? But then I found out that actually it's free today because everything else is closed. It's a holiday. They made it free here. So I just finished up my time at the Whaling Museum. Very impressive place. A lot of big reconstructions of whale skeletons and the world's largest reconstruction of a ship, which was crazy to see. It was quite big, so makes sense. And a lot of fun things for kids, activities and interactive things for them to do. And there were a lot of kids there today, I think because it was free today and the day off from school. It works hand in hand. So I highly recommend coming here, especially if you're into whales. If you're not into whales, I probably wouldn't recommend it just because it's mostly about whales. Oh, and I got a really cute souvenir to remember my time in New Bedford. Now, if you're a New Bedford local like me, then you would know that Destination Soups is a wonderful restaurant here in New Bedford that offers homemade soups and sandwiches. And that's where I've decided to experience the local cuisine today. Hi, would you like to be interviewed about New Bedford?
I'm all set, thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you, too.
I'm actually noticing that asking to interview people in public is actually a really good way to practice rejection therapy, because I was pretty scared, oh gosh, what if someone says no? And I'm not gonna lie, I still am. I've only gotten 2 people that said no, but they said no so nicely. One of them was just oh, I'm not from here. And the other guy was like, no, I'm sorry. And so, it wasn't scary. It wasn't they rejected me, So I think there's a lesson in that. Will I take the lesson and ask more people to be interviewed? I don't know. Hi, would you like to be interviewed about New Bedford?
How long?
Like a minute?
Sure.
Oh, okay, cool. How long have you lived in New Bedford?
All my life.
All your life? What's your favorite thing about New Bedford?
Downtown, the people, friendliness.
And have you read Moby-Dick?
No.
No. Do you plan to ever?
I don't know. It's long.
It is long. It's a big part of this town though, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
Cool. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good day.
Take care.
Thanks, you too. Well, I'm coming to the end of my solo adventure, and I've just been reflecting a bit about this trip to New Bedford and the idea of local solo travel in general. Because I had a lot of the same feelings that I have when I go solo traveling in Thailand or Cambodia or places like that, is one, this exciting feeling of oh, I'm in this new place I've never been, and I can do whatever I want, and that's so freeing. But then also that feeling of oh gosh, I wish I could share this with someone else. So you always have those when you're solo traveling. That's part of the experience. But I also found that bringing the camera along really helps. And I found this when I was solo traveling abroad as well. Suddenly you have this other person that you're talking to. And in fact, since I'm uploading this to YouTube, I'm really talking to, a lot of people, all the people that watch my YouTube videos, which isn't that many, but maybe it changes. Maybe it's a lot of people. And also, don't be afraid to just ask people hey, can I interview you? Because the people overall, they're very nice. And when they don't want to do it, everyone I talked to that didn't want to do it was very nice as well. So just, believe in yourself, come with confidence, and have a great time local solo traveling. I'll see you later.